Good morning. It's a beautiful day to get on a bicycle. It's already in the 40s. It's lovely. Birds are out. They think it's spring. Trees think it's spring too. I see some buds. I don't know if they're right. We'll see. Trust in nature. Okay, so today we're trying one of our new connectors. My wife actually got me these connectors for Christmas a couple months ago for my GoPro. I haven't gotten to experiment with a lot of them. This is the first time using the bike one. It hooks up to the handlebar. I don't know if at this angle it's going to pick up my voice or not. Lots of bird songs and lots of wind today. We'll find out. So if you can't hear me at all, just put music over this segment. And I don't know if I got the angles good or not. But it's on the handlebar. I'm lifted up a little higher. Right now I'm riding down State College's Coral Street, which goes right down to the, there's that wind. Goes right down to the golf course trail. And then I plan on going down Blue Course Trail. Lots of birds singing. Sun coming down through the trees. So yeah, I've been urban cycling for a long time because Pittsburgh, believe it or not, is probably one of the best cities for bicycle paths. They run up and down all of the rivers, and then ultimately they connect up. You can keep going the whole way down to Washington, D.C., hundreds of miles away, with beautiful beds and breakfasts all along the route. So you take a credit card, a bottle of water with you, and you're set, you know. State College is good, right? Probably 90th percentile for great towns with bike path, but there are still spots where they don't link up, right? Where they can have some improvements. But I haven't, since I was young, lived in a town where you had to really bike a lot on roads. State College, you have to on some, right, to connect up bike path, especially going downtown. That's the biggest problem with State College, is the bike path just do not link downtown, and they ought to. It would not be a hard thing to do. They could take maybe 3 or 4 from different directions of the roads that currently don't have a lot of foot traffic, which is a ton of them. Take away one of the sidewalks on one half of the road and turn it into a bike path, and then bicyclists wouldn't have to get to the road. Sadly, the way they connect them up are those painted bike lanes that are in the storm gutters, which is the absolute worst. It's worse than not having anything at all designated for bikes, because when they're there, drivers expect you to be trying to get your tires over the storm grates and the soda cans people throw after a Penn State game into the road, right? Which is quite frankly dangerous. And they also, research-wise, said, Shifter had this on one of his videos, they give you less space when you have the painted lane than if you don't. So yeah, they're very dangerous. Very much against those, but what are you gonna do? It's not like it's a bad town for bicycling, and whoever put them up thought it was a good idea. They just didn't do any research before they had that thought, and they turned that thought into action. Bad action, right? Yeah, this is another great thing about either bicycling or running. Here I am 4 miles in. Went up that hill, I decided, good time to take a break. There's a bench here. It's lovely. Just sitting here listening to the wind, watching the sunshine, getting some vitamin D. Yeah, so today is a cross-training day on the Run with Hal app that I'm using for training for the Pittsburgh Half Marathon. And bicycling is really good cross-training for running. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's pretty good. It builds up that aerobic system, so I'll be able to cover the 13 miles more easily, as well as strengthening the leg muscles in a different way to running, so the legs are overall strong.